one of the most popular fighters in the UK at the moment, Paddy Pimblett. And just recently, finally, Cage Warriors have announced it's Teddy Violet for you next at Camden, and it's not that far away. We've talked to you many times before. I know how you usually talk, but Teddy, is this the most legit opponent? Is he a tougher opponent than Grimshaw in your eyes?
I don't know. You've got to take every opponent as the hardest opponent as it comes, but Grimshaw had a lot of experience, but Teddy's 10-2, know what I mean? No one's really beaten, and I haven't watched it, but I've heard his loss to Omagawa's I've heard his loss to Omagawa's quite controversial, so he should be 11-1, I've heard, but it doesn't matter, does it? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who it is, where it is, when it is. I'm gonna win.
The game plan never seems to change for you. Go in and you implement what I want to do. Is there any reason to believe it's going to change for this one? Does he bring anything that means you have to adjust how you approach it?
No.
Does anybody, to be fair?
No, I never have to change how I approach a fight. It doesn't change. It's the same as it's always going to be. I'm stepping in there with one other person, and it's only them that's got it in them to stop me, and they never have. So it's one of them.
The next question, it's got to be one you're slowly getting sick of, because every time you're in the media now, every time you fight's announced, it's Paddy Pimblett for UFC, Paddy Pimblett for UFC. Is there any pressure? Do you feel any pressure to get there quicker than, or are you happy with the way the course is going at the moment?
I'm happy with the way it is, obviously, but you know, who doesn't want to get signed by the UFC and start earning real money? And because I know for a fact, first fight in there, I'm getting 50 grand up. I'm sub of the night or fight of the night bonus. Simple as.
Well, you know, there's rumors that, Belfast is October, UFC. We've also heard rumors that late October, early November, Manchester, with Bisping coming home. Seems the time is right for European. Hamburg. There's lots coming up in Europe. Is Teddy the win and the performance that you feel should get you there if it goes your way?
I thought Grimshaw was, to be honest, but I'm still here now. But you've just got to beat every opponent that comes in front of you. That's just the mentality, what it is. Doesn't matter if it's in the UFC or not. When I come to fight and I come to win.
And no frustration on you. I mean, you're a young lad. I mean, I'm not trying to make you a baby or not, but you're still really, really young. In a perfect world, we always ask you this question, then in a perfect world, when do you get that UFC signing? Is it before the end of this year in a perfect world?
It's got to be before the end of this year. There's no way it can't be before the end of this year. Before the end of this year, someone's been smoking some crack.
Well, they kept Artem around as well. Wouldn't that be a hell of a debut for you?
No, that's light work. Nah, that's not even a laughing matter though. Artem Lobov, come on, we've had this discussion.
Yeah, but he's still, the simple fact is he's there, and this is a scalp that, quite frankly.
Yeah, and what is he, 0-2 or 0-3?
But they've kept him.
Yeah, they've kept him because he's someone's bum buddy. That's why.
You don't think you'd be the guy to send him packing?
I'd love to be. Anyway, if you want that fight, me versus Artem, get it on, because I'm 50G up off that. That's me, know what I mean? That's me with a nice little investment somewhere on a house. Got just off choking that muppet.
Let's go quickly back to Cage Warriors, because again, a promotion that you've had a long connection with, and a promotion that seemed to be doing right by Paddy Pimblett. How pleased are you with the last couple of opponents they've got? And are you happy that they're prepping you for what you need for the next step of your career?
Yeah, you don't get much tougher testing on Cage Warriors, so I'm just grateful for the fight that I get on there, you know what I mean? Even before the Grimshaw fight, I fought Stephen Martin, who's on the up again now in the UK MMA scene. Fought Conrad Hayes, who's everyone knows, you know what I mean? Just Martin Sheridan, everyone knows who he is. Cage Warriors are always giving me good opponents, you know what I mean? So they're a good promotion, and I'd stand by them until the big boys come knocking.
I'd ask if there's a finish in the Teddy Violet fight, but you never give me a prediction. I'm going to try anyway. Is there a finish in this fight?
Yeah.
How early?
The first, the first. It couldn't be any other way, but I can see myself. No one's seen me striking still. No, I say it every time, but no one's seen me striking still. Because whenever I get in there, see when I end up on top of someone, I think, yeah, this is easy, this. I can't even be arsed standing with you. You might catch me with one shot. Fuck that. Yeah, so I just take you down again, stay on top of you because it's light work.
You keep saying no one's seen your stand-up. Surely that's a good thing, is it? Because if your stand-up is anywhere near close to how you work off your back in the scrambles in the clinch and look for submissions, they're in a hard time if the stand-up's close. Is it nice to have that ace in the pocket that you can bring out later?
Yeah, it is. It's great because everyone just thinks I'm a submission-based grappler, know what I mean? Everyone just thinks I'm a grappler, that's all I am, know what I mean? But I'm not, know what I mean? I can't wait till I get forced into a situation where I'm not that much better than someone on the floor, and I absolutely pepper them with my hands and my legs, and they don't like it, and they wilt under the pressure.
You know, when you said that, you got all serious, and it kind of scared me a little bit. Paddy, before we let you go, one more question. Again, for the fans, and you got a lot of them now. I think, without doubt, you're probably one of the most popular fighters competing in the UK at any level at the moment. You got people who love you and hate you, but either way, they want to see you. What message have you got for them about the fight July 8th?
Just watch, innit? Just stay tuned, know what I mean? There'll be stuff popping up before then and leading up to then, and you just know what's going to happen fight night. I'm going to turn up, I'm going to win. That's what happens when I fight, and you all know that. For everyone who loves me, I love you all as well. You know that I won't forget about you for all that you hate me. Just one of them, innit? I'm like Marmite. Love you all.
The Marmite of MMA. Paddy, thank you so much for your time. It's always a pleasure, and best of luck against Teddy Violet.